Hi, welcome to Simple as That. I have Jenna Pierson and Andrea Keesee here with me, and today we're going to be making a gift item that can be handmade and given to a loved one, a teacher, or just someone that you want to make feel good. And those are homemade bath bombs. Now, Pinterest is just full of all kinds of home recipes, and so I tried to find something that was really simple. So we have tried these out, and they are really cool, but there are some little tips and tricks that we want to share with you. Something that we did not have when we first tried these was a dye or a color, because you have to use a powder pigment. You can't, something that you can't use with this recipe is any kind of water. So you can't use just your regular water-based food coloring. So what we have is Jenna is going to do lavender, and she's going to use this pretty blue, and Bella is going to do
peppermint, and
she's going to use this pretty green. Now these are Wilton, and they are edible, so they are safe for your body, and they are something that you can find at any place that carries Wilton products for cake making. You can find these powders, and they are a pearl dust, so there's a little bit of iridescence to them. So we are going to give this a try and see. It does not take hardly any of this dust to color the baking soda and citric acid. So the supplies that you need for this is just standard baking soda, good old Arm & Hammer, some citric acid. This is something you can find in your canning aisle with all of your canning items. Citric acid is used in canning tomatoes. So, and I'm telling you this because I wasn't quite sure where to find it. It was kind of an adventure for Bella and I, and we went to several stores before we finally found it. So, and then we are going to, I have some lavender flowers, and we're going to put that in some of our lavender, so it even smells really earthy and nice. So we have that, and then you have to have witch hazel, and it has to be 100% witch hazel. It cannot have any water or anything else in it. And so everything that you see here is safe for the body, and you can soak in it, and it won't hurt you. Everything's homeopathic. And then the last thing you need is some scents, and these need to be oil. So what we are going to do is, Bella's doing peppermint and we're doing lavender, so we're going to get started. Now, our recipe here, and this recipe will be available on our Pinterest page, it's 2 parts baking soda to 1 part citric acid. So if you take a half a cup of baking soda, a 1/4 cup of citric acid. But we are going to, Bella's going to make big bath bombs, peppermint bath bombs, and we're going to use these, you can use cookie cutters, some other different things, but we are going to just use muffin tins, and she's going to make some big ones of the peppermint. And then Jenna is going to make some mini bath bombs, and she's going to use this mini muffin pan. So girls, let's get started in measuring these out. Bella, I believe that we have some measuring tools. Will you go over there and grab those for us?
Let's make a big batch. Does she want the big?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's switch it up here. And actually, you're going to make the same amount.
True.
So, oh well, that was nice though. Okay, so you're going to, here's a cup, and here's a half. Okay. Don't need those quite yet. And then Bella, for you, here's a cup and a half a cup. So girls, we'll take turns. So why don't you start with your citric acid? You're going to need a half a cup of that. And Bella, why don't you start with your baking soda, and you're going to need a whole cup of that. And try to, one thing we noticed about the citric acid is it can actually kind of take your breath away. It's really stout. So okay. Okay, there's some more.
No.
Sure. Why don't you? Okay.
Because I can't.
Yep, keep going. Good job. Keep going. Oh, I would try to go to as close as you can to the top.
Oh God, what about Bella? That's nice.
We have another container. That'll work. Okay, so there's 1 cup. Okay. Now Bella, you measure out.
What is it?
Just a half a cup. Yeah. Nope. Just pour it in there. You might need some more. Yeah. Okay.
What is half a cup and use it twice?
I would use a whole cup because that way you are for sure. And if you want to, I'll pour. And
What's the other?
just hold on, Bella. Citric acid? Yeah. Just give me a second. Oh, need a little bit more. All right, let's work on hers first and just set yours aside. Okay, now let's add our powder, okay? So what we're using here is 1/8 of a teaspoon. And so I don't think it'll fit, so why don't you, just, there you go. Then once you get it in there, I would whisk it around. Yep, and try to get all of the color incorporated before we add any liquid to it, okay? You want a little bit more color? Or do you think, okay? We started with 1/8. It does take your breath away, that citric acid. Okay, try that. That, I think, looks really great. What do you think? I think that's just the right amount, okay? Okay. While you're mixing, I'm going to get some more citric acid. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, Bella, let's finish yours out here. Okay. Okay. All right.
Which one do I use? This?
Not yet. Don't put any scent in it yet.
Oh God.
And what you need to do is have that ready, and I will let you, let's put 2, or let's start with 1. Here, you can measure it. Start with 1, and this is 1/8 of a teaspoon, and she's using the green powder.
Wait, is this edible?
Yes, it is edible. So
you could eat it right now?
you could eat it. I don't recommend it, but okay.
Still see a little bit of pearlescent in it.
Yeah, it does make it pearlescent. I'm anxious to see what it looks like when we add some liquid to it.
A little bit more.
Yeah, I think so too. Why don't you go ahead and measure? Look how pretty it is though. And it's edible. See how pretty it is? It has just a really neat luster about it.
Do I do another one?
No, just 1. Okay, put the lid on it. Bella, put the lid on
I
your,
don't know what the lid is.
it's a little white lid. There you go. Okay, now if memory serves me correctly, let's,
Do the oil first?
yeah, do the oil first. So I would put, do you want me to stir while you add the oil?
Sure.
Okay.
The green doesn't really show up
Okay, you go.
at all.
Hmm?
The green doesn't show up at all.
Hmm?
Maybe I gotta look at my green.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, the green doesn't really show up. Jeez.
Keep going. Stir, stir, stir. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Should I add a little bit more green?
No, I think it's just right. It's going to get more intense. Oops. Yeah, we probably should have done a bigger container, huh? Oh, when it's reacting. Well,
Pepper to stir.
this is how we learn. Here, Jen, let me help you. I know it does. It takes your breath away. There's no doubt about it. Okay, that should help a bunch. Okay, you stir. My nose is, okay. Okay, here, hold on. Let me see.
Got it.
A little bit more? Okay, now let's see how it, oh yeah. I think it's clumping together nicely. So, it's a pretty blue too, isn't it? Okay, so what we will do is, if you want to,
Here, can I put the...
yeah, I want you to just put some of the things in, and I'm going to get the tamper out. Why don't you do the same thing? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
Got it. I got it. I got it. Feels like kinetic sand.
What's that?
I think we made it a little too much of witch hazel.
They smell good though, don't they?
But
Okay,
at
so
least
then
it's sparkly.
we'll just go back and use this to really get them pressed down.
It doesn't matter.
You want to do that?
How long do these have to set for again?
We're just going to let them sit until our, okay, so Bella, for you?
Let me do it.
Yeah, you do
It's
that.
my project.
I know. There you go, sweetheart.
This one doesn't really have enough in it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mom, this one's small.
Huh?
This one right
It's
here.
okay. What do you think, Jenna? I think those look really good. I think you did a really good job. All right. Obviously, very messy project.
Come on down to Bees Bargains at Smith Center, Kansas. We got the deals.
We have a wide variety of inventory like soap, toiletries, toys, mini fridges, even kitchen tables.
Everything is new at Bees Bargains, but it's all half the price. Yes, half price. That isn't just a good deal, that's a great deal.
And with new items daily, our inventory is constantly changing. That means new great deals are coming in by the truckload weekly.
Bees Bargains at Smith Center. If you can't find a deal here, you can't find one anywhere.
Gove County Medical Center provides compassionate care combined with today's latest technology. We offer a wide range of services to meet the growing needs of you and your family, including surgical and swing bed services, cardiac and cancer rehab, as well as our pain clinic, long-term care, OB, and ongoing lactation assistance. Serving all of Northwest Kansas, our team of doctors and staff are committed to healing through caring. Visit govecountymedicalcenter.org and find us on Facebook to learn more.
Hi, welcome back. We are getting ready to pop our bath bombs out of their molds. But first thing we're going to do is create a little holder for our bath bombs. This is something I found on Pinterest. It's a little pyramid made of paper. And we're going to cut it out and we're going to fold along the lines. And then what we can do is put our little bath bomb inside, put some punches in the top of the pyramid and create a little gift box for our bath bombs. So here's what it looks like. This is going to be available on our Pinterest page, and it's just a little printable. I printed it on some brown cardstock here, and what we're going to do is cut around the outside of it, and then these lines are what we're going to follow along to fold. And then once it's folded, we'll put some hole punches in all 4 points, and then we'll run ribbon through it, and we can put our little bath bomb in the center and fold it up, and then it's the perfect little gift for someone. So girls, why don't we go on ahead and get started cutting it out. And I am going to cut some ribbon. And we also have twine here. I thought that might be kind of fun too. So once you get your form, fold off. I would pour all 4 petals in. And give yourself a nice firm. And you want the the print on the inside so they can't see it.
On the outside, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter, but then it looks kind of cool. It doesn't have any lines on the outside, and then you can decorate the outside yourself. You could draw on it or do whatever. Okay, and then once you get that part done, oops. It does look like a flower, doesn't it? And technically, you could probably, almost do that, but it really is best if we fold along the lines. There you go. I got that one. You work on that one. Good job, Jenna.
Can I use twine?
Sure.
Yeah, I want
You want twine too? Okay. Got a few here. Good job, Boo. Good job, Jenna. Okay, now we have some choices here. We have some little tiny, these are little tiny circles, and these are little tiny, they're little rectangles. Or we have this one big, which this is, I think, would be fun to use. You want to use that one or the little ones?
One.
Okay. That looks perfect, Bella. Okay, so what one would you like to use? This is the one we used last time, but you can use the little one too. She's using the. Okay. Okay. So yep. You got it. Okay. Oh, look at the other end. Turn it around that way. And so then you can see what you did. So you got your, okay, so grab your twine, and why don't you do us the honors and lift your things up, and let's see what we have. They all came out, and look how pretty they are. And something that you might want to do is just, they're a little bit sticky, so I would let them sit up for a little while and let them completely dry. Another thing you can do is let them sit overnight. Sometimes that works great too.
And you can make these bigger too for the bigger ones.
Yeah, you can make them bigger for the bigger ones, that's right. Okay, and then all you have to do is just, I know, you put it in there. Do you want to try to put one of your bigger ones in there? I don't know if it'll fit. You might have to clean up the edges here quick, Bella. Okay. Yep, actually it does fit. Look at that. See? It fits right in there.
You might make it square, but
okay, I will hold this in if you want to put your,
how do I do this?
yep, just put it through.
No, I'll hold it.
I see how you are. You make me do the hard stuff. Here. So it works easier if you do this first. There we go. So do you girls see yourself making these for friends or family?
Yeah.
Do you think your teachers would like to have something like this?
Yeah. Be a good back to school gift.
Yeah, it would be a good back to school gift. Get you in good early with the teachers. It's not a bad deal. Good brownie points, huh? I think it's always nice to get homemade gifts. Don't you, girls?
Mm-hmm.
They are a little sticky.
I made a bunch of air bubbles. I figured they weren't air bubbles.
Uh-huh.
Or is it just because I didn't put any stuff on it?
No, I don't think so. All right, so this one's pretty much ready to go. We're just gonna tie a little bow, or Bella, do you want to tie a bow in it? There you go. It'll work. There you go.
Like that?
Yeah. And voila, there's the perfect little gift. One bath bomb. One night of pampering, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. How many did you put in yours? Did you? Two? So 2 little ones fit in here, or 1 big one. Those turned out really great. All right, so everything is available on our Pinterest page. The recipe will be available in the supplies. And I guess if you want to follow us along, we'll be on Nex-Tech Logo 1 and on our Nex-Tech YouTube channel. We really appreciate you watching.